In the second chapter of the Gospel of John, there's a story of Jesus attending a wedding in the village of Cana. And while he is there, his mother alerts him that they're about to run out of wine. And he begrudgingly goes ahead, and there's 6 stone jars of water there, each holding about 30 gallons. And Jesus, again, sort of reluctantly changes them into wine. Welcome to one of our videos from St. Mark's Episcopal in Dalton, Georgia, and all those join us from various social media. We're all familiar with the story of Jesus turning the water into wine. It is in the Gospel of John. And part of the story is, we always say it's a miracle he turned water into wine, and this is replicated in the Eucharist that we celebrate in the Episcopal Church. But another part of the story that we sometimes miss is that he turned 180 gallons of water into wine. That's quite a bit. I'm not sure how big the wedding party was, but that's a lot of wine. It was probably more than enough, is what I would think. That theme is replicated, when Jesus in the Gospels of Matthew, Mark, and John feeds 4,000 or 5,000 people. On the time, just takes a few loaves and fish the young boy brings, and he feeds all these people. And one of the Gospels says there were 12 baskets of food left over from what Jesus did. Also, when Jesus taught people about forgiving, and so he's asked, I believe, Peter, are we supposed to forgive 7 times? And Jesus says, no, 70 times 7. It's always much more than what we expect. And also when Jesus heals people, he doesn't just heal them physically, but also he tries to help them to re-enter society and to build relationships with others, and particularly like one of the blind people that did that. So Jesus heals people, does these miracles, and heals people physically, spiritually, and relationally in this. So also the final version is when Jesus sends the Holy Ghost at Pentecost, there's an abundance that everyone feels the Spirit of the Holy Ghost and are able to spread that enough. The theme is more than enough, that Jesus provides more than enough for her. So we are now in the season of Epiphany. In Epiphany, we celebrate the wedding at Cana because that was the first time that Jesus performed a miracle, according to John. And so Jesus revealed himself to be who he was. It says that Jesus revealed his glory in chapter John, and also the disciples believed after they saw what he did at the wedding in Cana. So Epiphany is a celebration of Jesus revealing himself. And he reveals himself not just in miracles, but also by providing more than enough. And this Epiphany, as we go through that, we have to celebrate that Jesus reveals himself and gives gifts that are more than enough for what our needs are. For that we'll say, thanks be to God.